Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, would do how we live. And we're basically at the halfway point of the NFL season. Well, we had one week 10 game last night, which was a complete dud. But anyhow, yesterday, Bill Barnwell posted his mid-season award winners for the NFL. It's not a prediction of what he thinks is going to happen. It's him stating who he would vote for if the vote were to occur today, and he had a vote for all the categories. So when it comes to MVP, he had a familiar name on top, but, some people might question whether that guy belongs up there. It is none other than Patrick Mahomes, who, of course, has won 2 MVPs in his career. Off to seen as one of the best quarterbacks of all time already, even though he's probably got years and years still left in his career. Barnwell mentions how it's not his best statistical season, but does mention how he's in a dead heat for the lead in cumulative EPA this season alongside Drake May. Mahomes leads the NFL in EPA and is second in success rate over the past 2 months when it comes to running the ball. As a quarterback, ranks 5th in the NFL in QBR and throws 20 yards or more downfield. That was a issue of him and the Chiefs last year. 5 of his picks, 2 came on drops by Travis Kelce. And he leads the league in QBR on first down this season. So he mentions that it's not a surefire MVP pick, but nonetheless, right now the Chiefs are 5-4, and if the playoffs were to start today, they wouldn't be in. To me, and I love Bill Barnwell. I don't know if I would agree with this. Now, if you're wondering who he had, so he voted Mahomes first, Stafford second. What an incredible season he's having. Sam Darnold third. The guy who's the MVP favorite and the reigning MVP, Josh Allen, he is fourth. I believe he says, yes, Drake May fifth. And then he mentions a few other quarterbacks, Jalen Hurts, Daniel Jones, Jordan Love, Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott, Baker Mayfield, Bo Nix. And we know what Bo Nix did yesterday. But, again, and it's not all about stats, but Mahomes, a lot of stats isn't really even near the top. Now, yards he is. You see, he's third in the NFL in passing yards behind Jones and Herbert. But mentions career low completion percentage. You see that completion percentage puts him 21st. Yards per attempt. He's averaging 7.4. That puts him 12th. Passing TDs tied for 4th, only behind Bo Nix, Justin Herbert, and Matthew Stafford. QBR, he is 4th behind Prescott, Darnold, and Lamar. And passer rating, Mahomes is 13th at 98.2. Tyler Huntley, I don't know, how is he throwing enough passes? But they include him. But yeah, you see, not at the top of anything, although he's been near the top in a bunch of rushing categories for quarterbacks, but he had a really hot stretch from up until last week. So last week against the Bills had the lowest completion percentage of his career, 15 of 34, 44.1%. In 4 of the last 5 games prior to that, he threw at least 3 passing touchdowns. But, the first 3 games were somewhat nondescript. And yes, he was without Rashee Rice. But you can't just discount them. You could say that his receiver group was just as good as the Bills, even without Rashee Rice. Of course, other than Shakir, who's more of a solid number 2. The Bills wide receiver group has been panned frequently. So what are your thoughts? Do you agree with Bill Barnwell that as of now you would take Patrick Mahomes as the MVP? Personally, I want it. Some people said Joe Burrow. Should have been MVP last year. Bengals didn't make the playoffs. I believe he ended up finishing third. Just to tell you some of the other categories, and you could check out on ESPN the article. For Offensive Player of the Year, he has Jackson Smith and Jigba. Defensive Player of the Year, Myles Garrett. Coach of the Year, Shane Steichen. Protector of the Year, which is a new category, Deion Dawkins of the Bills. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Tyler Warren. And Defensive Rookie of the Year, kind of surprising, and I'm a Giants fan, Abdul Carter, mentions his pressures and other stats that show that he's been getting to the quarterback a lot, even though it has only amounted to half a sack. But, yeah, where would you put Mahomes in the MVP race if it were to end today? Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.